because I think it's important.
Oh, okay, just get to it.
So
Let's not beat around the bush.
what it is um I'm of the belief, and you can explain to me why I'm wrong. I'm of the belief that you say this all the time. You say you're defending yourself, that people, kind of come after you a little bit. But how can that be true when you go out of your way to be instigative? Because you told me in a VC call, I don't know if you remember, you told me in a VC call that you use the words fag and retard literally just to piss people off. So I don't understand that.
Yeah, I'll explain this right now. Okay. What I will say right now, dudes. What I said was that, yeah, but I said that I use fag and all these words because it's fucking ridiculously hilarious seeing these people get upset over fucking words. That's why.
Yeah, no, that is what you said. So
Yeah.
again, do you not see that that's like somewhat
No, it isn't.
instigative?
You know why? Because it's funny because people come. I think it's funny when people come to my streams. Okay, they watch my fucking stream. They're in there electively. I don't have a gun to their fucking head. They're clearly one of these LGBT fucking weirdos. And then they get offended over my language. When I clearly always say it's an 18 plus stream, you're a snowflake, don't watch me. Okay, if you're here, if you don't like my language, don't watch me.
So
So I find it hilarious when they fucking get offended over my words. When, especially because it's not even directed towards us. It's not like I personally call them that. I'm just saying it in game, in-game trash talk, and that's it.
yeah, I agree.
Big difference.
I agree. I agree. But it okay, so I agree that nobody is controlling them to like talk about you. Nobody controls their emotions. I absolutely agree with that. And nobody should be offended by the things you say at all. I think a lot of these people that debate you are talking about the wrong thing. Um, but you did just tell me, you basically just proved to me that there's a little bit of instigative nature there, right?
Yeah, I hate instigation. I'm just saying, all I
How
simply
can you
said was
say
I just
that?
find it funny. I just think it's funny. Can I not say it's funny? And I think it's funny when people come up, get into a hissy fit when I'm saying a word when I'm just streaming the game and I'm fucking not even saying it
But
towards
that's
them.
okay, so you're not targeting specific people, but that's absolutely being instigative
How?
because because of exactly what you just told me.
No,
You
I
said that
said
it pisses
when
people off and it's entertaining that they come to your chat.
I think I just said it's funny that I think that people electively come to my stream to get offended when it's their own choice
So you
when I'm just
expect it
playing
to
the game.
happen.
Well, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I'm not instigating nothing, bro. I'm just playing the game on my stream,
I would
and some
say
weirdos come up and fucking my stream.
I would I would honestly say that you telling me that is not the full truth. I don't believe
It
that's
is.
true.
It is.
I honestly believe because you almost bragged about it in a way when you were talking to me on a, luckily for you, not a call that was even on stream. You almost bragged about it, saying, "Hey, these people, I say these words because it pisses them off and it's entertaining and stuff." I don't see how that's not somewhat instigative to any degree. You can't even admit that there's no instigation there at all. None.
It's only instigated because people are fucking snowflakes.
Okay,
That's it.
so it is instigative.
Bro, I don't go after anybody in my streams.
But okay, so you admitted that it's at least somewhat instigative, but only because they're sensitive about it.
I know where you're trying to go here with this. I really don't get it.
So my point is, sure, there are sensitive people. Honestly, I agree with you. They shouldn't be fucking sensitive. But there's a massive problem, in my opinion, my personal opinion, with you say a lot of shit. You say, "Oh, I'm defending myself. I don't have to make these videos. I don't make money on this. These people come after me. I'm just squashing the lies." But you almost invite these people to your stream with with
You really
your
wait.
instigative nature.
Do you really fucking think that I want these fucking losers to come to my streams? Is that what you think?
Dude,
I realize.
if you
Listen.
didn't want
Okay,
that to happen, you wouldn't
let
entertain
me
it.
shut this shit down real fast. Okay. Look, I know it's gonna happen regardless. It doesn't matter what I want. Okay, I'm just streaming. I don't want these fucking losers to come to my stream. I don't want them at all. I don't want them in there at all. I always say this all the time. Okay. So when it does happen, I expect it, and it is what it is. I just think it's funny when they fucking are crying about it when they're in my own fucking stream. It's gonna happen. I don't want them to come by. It just happens.
Wait, then why do you care about entertaining what they say?
I don't. I usually ban it immediately.
That's so false. You literally how many videos do you have on these people on your YouTube channel?
Wait, who are you talking about specifically?
You actively entertain every single person that has these criticisms about you that are
Wait, are you
caused.
talking about people in my chat?
No. I'm talking about the people you make videos on.
Yeah, it's valid videos.
So, but you just contradicted yourself. You just said that you don't
How?
care. You just said you don't care about, you know, what these snowflake losers, whatever, have to say, right? You don't want them to come to your streams, yada yada, and then you go ahead and you make hours and hours and hours of content on literally the opposite of what you just said.
Some right now. It's content. I personally care about
What?
defending myself. I don't care what they have to say, but I care about defending myself from stupidity.
What's wrong with
Okay?
defending himself? He's
Bro, you're being a fucking bummer now, dude.
Who, me? So I don't. Okay, it's like it's just
You're reaching,
it's
and
just
that's what I
it-
think is
it's just
happening.
it's just really weird in my opinion. It's just really weird in my opinion that you know the exact reason these people come to your streams, and then you go ahead and you tell me and you tell people that you don't want to entertain these people, you don't want them in the streams, yada yada. Like I don't get that at all.
I don't want him in the streams. I don't know where you're trying to go with this. I literally just told you. I know it's gonna happen. They're gonna come to my streams regardless. Look at these fucking bums who come to the stream yesterday and today. They keep coming in. They
Wait,
keep
hold
saying the
on.
same stupid shit.
But hold on, there's another thing. Nothing's wrong with you defending yourself, first of all. I don't know what Enrage is talking about. Second of all, you told me, you specifically told me that you wouldn't say the F and R slurs, fag and retard, if they didn't have an effect on people. So
Was
what?
What I said was that people weren't such fucking snowflakes about it. I would have stopped using the word a long time ago.
Exactly. You
Okay, so
just
what's your point?
you do you not see the massive contradiction you're making right now?
What's your point?
How can you how can you say that your sole purpose, you just told me that your sole purpose is of using the words is because it gives the words power, which I don't even really disagree with there.
Said
It's
no, I
fine.
just said people. No, I just said people were such. You know, honestly, to be quite frankly, I actually think maybe I still would say the words, but even more so because of the fact that fucking people will get offended with. But even if they weren't, I would still use it because I think they're funny words. Okay, I think they definitely are. They're funny words. They're one of my favorite ones. I don't know where you're trying to reach
I
for
don't
your
know.
bro. I, all I'm saying,
I think you're inviting conflict. I think that's my personal opinion.
I'm not playing conflict at all.
If you weren't
See, bro,
inviting
you're not a
conflict,
content creator. You're not a content creator, so you don't understand. As a content creator, you have to understand there's gonna be people that come by your streams, they're gonna talk shit and they're gonna fucking do whatever it is they want to do. They're gonna come, especially these fucking LGBT woke morons. Okay, it is what it is. And so, hey, best thing I could do when they're talking shit about me in my stream, right? I can happily just fucking piss them off a little because they're fucking losers. Who cares? Who
right?
cares what they have
Right.
to
I
say?
don't care what I'm not. I haven't made a single claim talking about what happens after the fact. Most of the shit those people talk about isn't even close to the real issue, which is that again, this
Too much
isn't
into this, dude.
again, this isn't something you've been able to debunk me on. You're instigative by nature, and you just proved it to me.
How?
I mean, we're gonna go in circles, but I just told you the reason that you're somewhat instigative, even if you're not directly targeting specific people, is because you use these words that you know piss people off, and you
Of course,
expect
I want to piss people off because they're snowflakes.
and exactly, and you that's my entire point. And you expect people to have conflicts with you, and you feed off of that. You don't think that's unhealthy?
Yeah, I don't care, bro. What they can do whatever it is they want to do. I don't care. Doesn't matter to me.
I think that ignoring I think that not even taking 1% responsibility
For
um
what?
for having an inst
I'm just trash talking in the game. Who cares?
having an instigative nature is problematic.
Bro, it's not instigator nature. It's just me fucking talking trash in game. Who cares? You're reading too much
Hey,
into this shit, dude.
can I put a point out? Because I think I'm trying to understand what he's trying to say. What he's saying is that the language you use in your stream, which you have full right to use whatever language you want to, it's freedom of speech. And even if it's instigative or not, or if you believe it's instigative or not, it brings in people that are going to come in here and be, I guess you could say, hate watching. But I think the point he's trying to make is that because you say this language, because you use this language in your streams, it's going to bring in those people to combat it, even if you're not trying to do that.
And
And
even
by
worse, by
you,
the way, sorry to cut you off, but even worse, because that is true. I don't know how you don't see it, Pro. But even worse, the worst thing about that is that after this happens, what you do directly after that is you say, I literally have things you say like up on a text document. You say, I hate drama. That's how can you hate drama when you literally invite these people to your like I don't get it. It's crazy.
I don't invite no one to my fucking for drama.
If you
Dude, I do fucking hate drama. I rather fucking do streams playing DVDs than these stupid ass streams.
That's not true
Hyena,
because
it's not.
otherwise you wouldn't
Yeah,
do
it
It's
is.
them.
not.
Dude,
Bro,
he
I do
said
them to
It's not
defend
a matter.
myself. You're fucking stupid, man.
dude, he said he wants to squash the beef and the guy posted it for money. You're not defending his point.
I don't get
No,
where you're
I
trying to
think
get
what he's
here, man.
trying to
I
say
don't I
is,
don't
he's saying that you have the right to defend yourself. You absolutely do have the right to defend yourself. But by making these streams and going on for 4 hours long, that it's only causing more animosity. It's only causing more instigation. It's only causing more people to become enraged with what you say.
I
While
care
you
about
may
these
have the
people,
right,
bro. I don't care. They could be enraged as much as they want. I don't give
I
a shit.
agree. I agree. They can be
that's
enraged as
fine.
much as
That's
they
fine.
like.
They can. What I'm,
Who
but what the whole
cares?
point is if you're upset at people being upset at you, right? The only thing that's going to make
No, no,
those
no.
more people be
Saying it's not me being upset, but what if people are being upset at me? It's the fact that they're spreading lies and they're fucking saying the most ridiculous shit
well,
ever. People could
But
be upset
pro,
with me all they
pro,
want.
that's exactly true. And I'll tell you why. You just made a great realization. The stuff they talk about is not it's like you just said, it's complete dog shit. And you know who invites that in? Is you. You invite it in. Why do you think
How?
all these people talk about the same shit? It's because
For
you
clicks.
basically bait them into it.
For clicks.
no,
No, because they want to pander to their audience.
that's
That's
not
why.
absolutely true.
For money.
Just for clicks,
Bro,
it's
I'll
not.
tell you why they okay, well, I'll tell you why they make these videos, okay? Because I'm like that guy that people like to hate on. I'm this guy that, oh, they know if I make a video on this guy, I'm gonna get good clicks. I can pander to my fucking stupid ass LGBT audience because this guy, I'm gonna paint him as a homophobe, and I can paint myself as a LGBT defender, and I'm this awesome guy because I'm shutting this asshole down because he says bad
Pro, it
words when
has
he's
nothing to do
in-game
with
trash
that.
talking.
It
Don't
has
It
interrupt him.
does.
Let him
yeah,
finish.
go ahead, guys. Sorry. Is that what you want to say?
What?
No,
Yeah,
I was
just go
saying
ahead.
let him finish. There's no point in
I
interrupting
so
if he's saying something.
yeah, I apologize for interrupting. But what I was gonna say is that has no relevancy to what I'm talking about at all. I don't think you really understand what I'm talking about. Because what you just said has no
Well then,
relevancy. I agree with you, pro. So
here, no one's gonna interrupt. No one's gonna say anything. What's your exact point? And then he can respond to that. Like what's like clear
I said it
definition.
twice. I said it twice
Still
clearly,
don't get where you're getting with
and
this.
I said it twice clearly, and he's still circled around it. So here's my point again for the third time. Um, there's an and local crackhead actually put it in a really good words. I think it's undeniable that there's some kind of instigation going on with the words that you choose because you specifically told me, and even within this call that you use.
Was that wait, I wonder, was that with when I was with my friend?
Yeah, I think
I want to
so.
remember, bro. Me and him fuck around with the show all the fucking time. It's just fucking
But
stupid banter.
that does that mean you don't believe it? You literally just told me in this call that you still believe it. So I don't understand.
Look, it's fucking banter at the end of the day, bro. Look, at the end of the day, do I want to get a rise out of people? No, I don't. I
Yes,
don't
you
care. I
do.
don't.
I believe you do.
No,
I think
I
you
don't
do.
no, I don't.
I don't believe that he does. What the
No,
way
I don't.
here's what I'm understanding. What I'm understanding is he has a set use of language that he prefers to use, which he's well within his right to use, even if people say that it's vindictive or argumentative or anything like that, even if it's bad, quote unquote, which personally I don't believe any language to be bad. Language is language. People give words power, right? But the difference, what Hyena is saying at Pro, is that the language that you use invites people to come in and hate you. What you're saying is, I use this language no matter what because language is language. It doesn't matter what it is. The problem between both of these points is that both of them are equally correct and they're not at the same time. Pro, the language you use, people deem to be inappropriate, offensive, etc. While you may not believe that it is, or that it's just trash talking a video game, it doesn't matter. To you, it matters, but to other people, it doesn't. To those people, those points are absolute. You're not going to change their mind from what they say. I can go around saying slurs no matter what with my group of friends, but that's because it's within my group of friends, right? But you have other people that will record it and then give it to other people, and they're going to think that I'm a piece of shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a college student. If I were to go around saying the language that you use online, I would get kicked out of my school. But like I said, I may not think that it's bad, but it's a matter of public opinion. As a public figure, yeah, my school
I
is
can reach it a little bit.
yeah, my
Well, then
school
you're in
is
a bad school.
I know, I agree completely, but it's the closest one to my house. Anyway, what I'm
Well, I'm
saying
not in a
is,
school, so it doesn't matter.
well, that's not my point. What I'm saying, it correlates to you being a public figure. As a
Bro, I'm
public
not,
figure,
look,
there's going
bro,
to be
I don't purport
content.
myself to be a public figure, though. I'm just a guy with 2K subs on fucking YouTube, dude. I'm
That
really
that's
like,
fine.
you can have an argument if I had like 100K subs. For sure. Oh, look, you have to be professional. He has a lot of people watch. I don't care about getting big. I just want to fucking do win streaks and DVD and fucking chill out. I don't care about getting big. It's not for money. It's not for
So
anything. I just
so
here to chill out.
so I have a question then. I'll ignore my first point, even though honestly, you believe it or not, I'm really not convinced by what you said. I think local crackhead put it in good words, but you didn't really address it. Regardless though, I'll switch over to something else because I think we're just going in circles. I don't
I'll
think
just that one more time. I'll just this one more time. Look, what I said, yes, you can say, oh, you say that you enjoy making people angry. Look, dude, at the end of the day, look, me personally, when I'm in my own streams, I'm chilling out. Okay, I'm just playing killer. I don't care. I don't. My objective isn't to piss people off. My objective is to get high win streaks. I don't care. Like the only time I care about making someone upset is if they're in my stream, they're talking shit, and they're gonna get offended on my language, and then it's whatever. I'll fucking ban her because they're being snowflakes. I don't care really to piss people off. I just want to do my win streaks. It's just that the resultant of it is that they're gonna get pissed off. That's it. It's gonna happen. It doesn't matter what it is.
okay,
I
that
Does
think
that
ma-
not
that
make
your
sense?
point
that
there is perfect. You're gonna make people upset, right? That's a fact, right? Your language makes people upset. While it may not make us as your audience upset, and it's gonna make other people upset, right? The
Cool. Those are
difference
not my
behind
viewership though. Doesn't
that's
matter.
fine. You don't
I
have to
don't
be your
pander to the
viewership.
people who don't watch me.
That's fine. You don't have to. No one is saying that, but no one's saying you have to be professional, like you said. No one's saying that because you have a channel that it's that. What the matter is since you have a channel, you put out content. That content is subjected to no matter how isolated your bubble is or how few people watch you. Every content is subjective to criticism. It's subjective to people having an opinion on it. People will come in and give an opinion on you as a person, which I don't think it's right, but it happens. It is what
Yeah,
it is.
cool. They
This is the
can.
way online works.
Cool. They
That's
can.
fine.
That's not an issue. Wait. I just want to say something first. Yeah, there's not an issue with that. My issue is the fact that when these people make videos on me, they don't do any research. That's the problem.
I was gonna get to that. What I'm saying is people are gonna no matter who you are online, people are gonna spread false things, right? People are gonna say wrong about me. Like right now, I don't know. Let's just hypothetical. Hyena says I'm a 12-year-old child screaming how much I like fucking I don't know teddy bears or some shit. Have I said that? No, it's not true. Okay, well, he's trying to get a reaction out of me by saying all that, right? Then why feed into it?
that's also
I'm
another one of
defending
my
myself.
points. Why
That's
why
fine.
would you
Yeah, yeah.
make hours and hours and hours of content and you call it defending yourself, but you also don't
Yep.
want to entertain them? I don't get that.
Look, bro. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the point. I don't know if I've even told you this. You do realize for like the past 5, 6 years, I didn't make these videos at all. I ignored it. And what, as a result of that, I ignored it, and all these fucking losers made up all these ridiculous lies as a result. I guarantee you, if I start making these videos off rip when I first start playing the game, I don't think that the slander would be anywhere near the same extent. I
Can I
don't
ask
think
you
so.
a question, bro?
I
Like,
think it's
can I ask you a
worse.
question?
I think it's worse. I think
Do you
the
mind?
slander's worse.
No,
How's
no,
it
yeah,
worse?
okay. No, no, no. I want to ask you a question, bro. Do you think that by allowing this, uh, by you addressing these points, it's allowing anything to get better?
Yeah. You know why? Because
You do?
there's actually been a couple of Spook and Jukes people. And they actually came, hey, man, I watched this guy. I actually watch your side as well. I'm with you, man. I think this is a bunch of bullshit. There's not going to be a lot of people that are convinced because they're always glazing the fucking guy. But there are a couple of people that actually, you know what, man? Looked at both sides. I think you're right about this, man. I think
And
I
I
agree with
have
your points.
as a follow up to that, you said how you're not a public figure, it's based off of your own bubble with your small channel, then why does it matter what other people outside of the bubble of the community you've built up say about you if it's not in the community directly? Why does it matter?
Why does it matter? It matters
Yeah.
for a reason. Because again, bro, they get away with fucking saying the most ridiculous, absurd shit. Imagine some guy called, okay, or this is an extreme. Imagine some guy like, oh, I don't care about him, but what if some guy called you a pedophile or something? Would you be like, who cares what he thinks? It's whatever.
See, pro. Sorry to cut you off, but that's fine. I'm not disagreeing with that. My entire critique that I'm trying to make is you specifically invite that in. You invite that energy to your channel. You realize that you do
Now,
that, right?
bro, you do realize how do I invite in my win streaks? All I is my title for my streams. It's literally just a picture of the thumbnail is the killer, and my fucking title is literally just the killer plus games. That by Dylan. How is that inviting anyone in?
Bro,
Explain.
it's not a matter. No, I don't think the people like Spook and Jukes, right? I don't think that he came to your channel specifically because you do win streaks. I mean, that's the entire reason I found you is because I was looking up Wesker stuff and I found your Wesker streak and I was like, holy shit, this guy's pretty good at the game. I'm gonna watch him. I want to learn from it, right? So the thing is, people like Zubat, Scott, and Spook, right? I don't think they found you based off of your win streaks. I don't think any of them truly care because they're not a part of the win streak. What they do is they just do basic brand day by daylight content. I think the people found you, and what Hyena is trying to point out is because of your reaction to the stuff, the language you put
So wait,
out,
wait, wait.
the way you
Let me
present
just
yourself online.
let me just cut you off there real quick. Well,
Fine.
actually, dude, when you talk about Zubat and all these guys, Scott, whatever, you do realize I played against those guys in 2017 before I even started streaming.
Mhm.
I never streamed at all. I played against those guys, and they would still talk shit about me on their streams. They'll still fucking say some ridiculous crap. Horrible person. This guy's a piece of shit. Oh yeah, all these things. I didn't even stream, and I didn't even fucking say anything to them at all. Nothing.
Well,
Just played the game.
in the Discord, so when I transferred to, I just want to say my experience with Scott in particular. I was playing Wesker on my fifth game on PC because I was a console player and I was in his stream. I can send you the specific stream that he had it in because I was the first match he played on that stream. I was panicked the hell. I was scared because I was worried about the stream coming in and harassing me, like how you just said. None of that happened, and in the end, he was like, "Okay, well, GG's." So my question is do you know why he was provoked to do
Yeah,
that? Because I
I
killed him
do.
in the game.
I do.
Why was
There's a
he provoked
difference.
to do that?
Because if you didn't know this, his girlfriend actually used to play the game a long time ago. You know that? Jan Denise, you know who that is?
I don't keep track of Scott's
Well, it was
life.
his girlfriend. Okay, so she used to play a game, and she was actually one of the first people to start talking shit about me, right? Because I camped them and I tunneled them and I did all these horrible things in the game, right? And then, of course, that spread to Scott Bob, and then, of course, to his audience. And that's pretty much how this whole fucking shit started. It's crazy,
So
but that's literally what happened.
originally people are upset about the way you play, like your play style in the game, correct?
Yeah, pretty
I don't
much.
think I don't think this conversation is going the direction that it's going off.
Well, no,
It's going
I
off
have
the
a point.
rails.
I have a point I want to make. I'm trying to get there. I have a point.
Okay, go ahead.
So you say that I'm just want to say this is correct that people were first upset at you and that you gained relevancy, or I guess the best way to say it would be infamy, based on the way you play the game, right?
Sure.
Okay. Now, then did you start to stream after that happened?
A little bit afterwards, yeah.
Okay. So people came to your stream and they saw that, well, these people were talking mess about you, which it doesn't, it's online trash talk, like you said, who cares? They came to your stream and they found the specific kind of language you use. Would that safe to say would be correct?
I actually didn't use it. Bro, I didn't start using it probably until like 2020 regularly. Like 2017.
I mean, that doesn't mean they
Yeah,
couldn't.
you know what's yeah,
Go
but you
ahead.
know what's that is funny though because I like literally do that. I was an idiot back then. I actually apologized like on Twitch. I'm like, you know what, man? I'm sorry for calling Zubat that word. I'm so sorry. I apologize. You know, it doesn't matter. Trust me, it really doesn't matter. It does not
Well,
matter.
well, I was gonna what what I was gonna say. I'm not really focused on those two I guess you could say figureheads, I guess is the best word to put, of the Dead by Daylight sphere. What I was going to say is the average person that follows them. You can have 3 people upset, doesn't matter. If you have an audience upset, this is my point. If you have an audience that upsets, they're gonna harass you, right? If you have an upset, it's the same thing as I remember there was a guy that came into your stream one time when you were doing a Western Streak, and he pointed out that apparently you were like Wings of Redemption. I think it's a good correlation because the way that he does things is he reacts to it. He gives out rages and he reacts to every single little thing that people do. And what follows? A community is built dedicated to fucking with him. So my whole thing is if you have a playstyle that you play in the game, if you have the language that you speak, as long as you don't feed into it,
Well, dude, I will
it
say one
doesn't
thing I will
really.
say about that Wings of Redemption shit. That's a kind of a reach because like the whole reason people hate this
Obviously.
guy's the whole reason that people hate that guy's because he's like constantly begging for money on his
Well,
stream.
hold on. So, local crackhead made a really good point, and it further proves my initial point. And you wanted to talk about Wings of Redemption. I don't even think it's really correlates to the conversation either. The point
I
that
wasn't saying
crackhead
it
just
correlates. I
made,
was saying as an example.
yeah,
As
the
an
point,
example of people messing with people.
the more important point that crackhead just made, and you chose not to address over Wings of Redemption, is that he said that not only not only is there a small amount of instigation that happens with the language you use, which you know is true. You literally just told me that there's some ounce of it that you admitted. Not only is that true, but it goes to content creators who then feed it down into their audiences. So to argue to me that, oh, I don't invite people over to my streams, I don't like drama. It's the biggest contradiction and hypocrisy I think there is of you. How can you say that that's
Really,
wrong? Yes.
because I make videos. Like, I make videos responding to people making videos of me. I'm inviting it in.
Yeah,
That's what
you're
he's saying.
missing the point. You just jumped right over it. I'm not talking about that. It has nothing to do with that. I'm talking about how would you attract these people to talk about you in the first place? You do it on purpose, instigatively, which
How?
you told me on this call and in another call.
How?
Okay. I don't know. I don't know how you're missing it. I'm just gonna stop there. I think that's I don't know how you're
Well,
missing
I
it.
literally already debunked that point earlier.
Yeah,
I already
you have
told you.
not
I
debunked it.
just play the. I just play the fucking game. Yes, sometimes people fucking come up and you're, oh, they're gonna talk shit. Look, dude, listen, I don't want these people up in my streams. They're gonna get upset. Do you think I want? I'll be here to make people upset. The
What
whole objective of me making my videos on these people, and most of the time, bro, you can say, oh, I'm instigated because I'm gonna invite their audience. Most of the time, bro, they don't even come by. It's only these fucking like big fucking streamers like this where it's really usually an issue. Is have a huge
I
fucking
think
following with a
I
bunch of bums.
I think I may have a way to coherently say what he's trying to say. I'm not trying to insult you and say that you didn't, but I think what he's trying to say is you give these people a platform to be able to spread what they say negatively about you in a more cohesive way when you make these streams.
Oh,
When you address this stuff, it allows them to. For I guess the
It
best
has
example I can
nothing to
do
do
is
with that.
well, I think it does because what he made a
Partly,
video, right? Finn just
partly.
made a video about Spook and Jukes, right? And then he made another one, and then you made another one. And you know what's most likely going to happen? Another one, and then another one, another
cool.
one. It's an
Let's
infinite
keep going.
cycle.
Good.
That's still not my point at
Well,
all.
why do you
Honestly,
want an infinite
I'll be
cycle?
honest. This might be the last video I make on. There's not much more I really got to say about this fucking idiot.
So yes, it is partially true that making videos on people has the effect of bringing other people in. So still feeding into instigation. But again, that wasn't even close to my original point.
Give
So
me a second. I need to do some real fast. We'll be back in a minute. Wait.
yeah, no problem.
Then well,
I don't know. I don't know. I'm so I'm like speechless right now. I don't even know how he doesn't see it. I'm gonna get some water. I don't even know what to say, bro. This is crazy.
I think the comment that I made when talking to you best fits the way that I view it. The saying it's not a matter of taking slander, it's a matter of not feeding into it. I think that if he didn't feed into it by posting videos and by addressing it 24/7, well, that's fine. But like I said, if you address, I don't want to paint these people as trolls, but the reason I mentioned Wings of Redemption is because it's a very, very good correlation to how people react. if you address a certain thing, right? If you bring in an audience and they say something about you and you feed them a reaction that they want you to have,
All right, I'm back.
they're just gonna keep going back for more. They're just gonna keep messing with you more, right?
Um, who are we talking to, crackhead?
I'm just talking in general. I'm just
I
saying
don't
it in
think it's
general,
about
really.
that. I really don't think it's about that. I've made my point very clear. I don't think it's about uh, like I don't think it's about Pro making videos that I mean they somewhat invite a new audience to kind of play into the same cycle. I think it's a very disingenuous, unhealthy cycle, but I don't think that that's my main criticism. My main criticism has everything to do with what comes prior to the conflict, and it's entirely created by Pro Vengeance. And I think it's undeniable
What are
because
you
if you
saying?
go, oh,
What are you
you're
saying?
here. Yeah, you're here. So what I just said is what local crackhead is saying is that some there's some merit to say that like audiences come to um they come to your stream in a somewhat seeking conflict because of the videos you make. So the videos themselves somewhat are instigative even if you're defending yourself. That's fine, whatever. I don't think there's any denying that. But that was never my point to begin with from the beginning. My point from
Yes, I
the
know what your point is. Your
yeah.
point is that you said that I said that I enjoy making people angry. That's what you said.
I don't know if
Correct?
it's
I
necessarily true.
not that's a very huge simplification of it.
Well, it's not very much what it
I don't
says.
think you
Yeah.
enjoy making people angry. I think what you do is you know that you're going to get attention from people who disagree with you and from people who you find it entertaining that they get offended from the words you use. You have told me that it's true, and I think
Okay.
that doing
Let me
that
let
is
me let me
instigative.
rephrase that a little bit. Let me rephrase that. Maybe entertaining is the wrong word. I just think it's just more kind of just sad and funny, not entertaining.
Okay, call it
But
what
that's
you
kind of what I
want.
said funny.
Call it what you
Would
want.
you say the
It's still the same point, bro.
would you say the word antagonistic would be a better term to use in that regard?
See, look,
It's inviting of
look,
conflict, most definitely.
look, bro. Your point would be correct if I like went into a fucking LGBT group and just started going off. Okay, that would be different. But I'm not playing
I
fucking
think
Dead by Daylight, and I'm
no,
fucking
it's
playing
not.
killer
It's
games.
not that. It's that you have an audience, and then the language that you use, which once again, there's nothing wrong with that. You're well within your right to speak however you decide to. The language you use is objectively antagonistic. People are get they have strong feelings about this kinds of stuff. You know what I mean?
LGBT guys, bro. Every other word in the book, bro. No one ever complains about bitch, fuck, shit,
That's because
loser,
those words
fucking
don't have the
maggots.
same. They
Well,
don't
hold
have
on,
the
that's not
same
true.
weight.
That's not true.
It is.
They may not have the same weight like Crackhead said, but if I were on my streams and I was just throwing out every fucking word in the book that wasn't fag or retard, yeah, people would say I'm the most
Bro,
crybaby bitch in the
I
world.
I've
You know what I mean?
literally I've literally had never had anyone ever address like even fucking the Spook and Jukes weirdo. He just says I use the same fucking um homophobic slurs as insults, which is incorrect.
Because that's why would they talk about
That's what.
something that's not accurate to your streams?
For what?
I don't understand. Like that's not how does that represent
Because they don't care about anything else.
what I said? Yeah, exactly. Why would they?
Yeah, why would they when they just gonna cry
Yeah,
about the same words over and over? Yeah.
exactly.
No,
That's
that's a good
exactly
point.
it. That's
I see
exactly
why
what I'm
he's.
talking about.
I see what he means. Yeah, what
Wait,
he's
guys,
Bro,
saying
can
is
I
that
guys can I just pull it together? I just want to ask Hyena and Cracker two things because I get what Hyena's saying. So number one, does Pro slur throughout all his streams? Like throughout the stream, does he go crazy with fag and slur? Just want to ask, like number one.
No.
from
Okay,
the streams that
okay,
I
wait.
watch.
Number two.
Okay,
Do you think when he says it, it's directed towards gay people and with hate,
Okay,
I would go
or what you call hate
I'm
speech?
not that fucking dumb. I'm not that dumb, okay?
Okay, but
That's besides the point. That
you're not dumb. But Pro's point is, these streamers they clip stuff out of context. They make an entire video. This guy, he did a 10-hour stream. He lost to 100 count win streak, and they say it's hate speech for him
okay,
just slurring at the end.
again, the response to Pro's content the response to Pro's content is directly caused by what Pro says, whether or not Pro means it against specific people or not, which he
Yeah,
doesn't.
but you know he doesn't mean it, and you know
Yeah,
these
which
people
he
take it out of
doesn't.
context. So why'd you
But
defend them?
it
I'm
doesn't
not
it doesn't
defending them.
matter
I haven't
if
defended
You
them
are
a single
though,
time.
because
I have
you're
not.
saying they're allowed to be angry and make a video, and why are you responding to it
They are allowed to
when
be
they're
dumb.
taking out?
They are allowed to say stupid shit. That's not true. Yes.
So I don't think it's
What?
a matter of the
And I
language he
never
uses
defended
in a
them either.
malicious
I never
way.
defended them. I only ever
Even if
said that Pro invites conflict to his streams. If he didn't, he
Yeah,
wouldn't
but that's
make
wrong. You said he doesn't slur throughout all his streams, and you say that you know he doesn't direct it towards people,
exactly
but
those
they
two
take it out of
conditions.
context.
Those two conditions don't have to be true in order for people to find his content
Yeah,
conflicting
but
with their
dude,
views. I
Yeah,
don't
but
this
get
is
you
the
it.
thing too.
yourself don't
I
find
don't.
it
This is the thing though
offensive.
too, man. I barely ever say, dude. I almost never say that word in my streams. I say it once in a blue moon, especially only like annoying ass matches usually, and that's it.
well,
That doesn't
can I
happen all
from
too often.
well I want to say that from my like recent viewings of your stream, I lurk a lot. I don't type in the chat. I don't really. It does happen frequently.
Pro, listen.
It does.
I'm gonna go to your playlist right now. I will be convinced of this if there's a reasonable distance between the slandering videos, the clown videos you like to make. 15 hours
Which one?
ago, 3 days ago. Those are both okay. Those are actually different people. So
Yeah,
within the last day, 3 days ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, 3 months ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, and then there's a pretty big. Actually, no, another 3 months ago. Then there's like a 4 month gap, and then it's
yeah,
a bunch of like 7 to 8 months ago, like literally 9 of them.
yeah. Here and there. I took a
So
break from it for a while
I see what your
because I
point
didn't play
is.
the game, dude. I didn't play the game. No one was making hit pieces on me.
okay, I'll just say one final thing. I'll say one final thing because I think this conversation has spoken a lot for itself. Um, my final conclusion is I understand that you feel the need to defend yourself. I think there's a lot more hypocrisies that build on top of what I'm trying to make the point of, but I can't get past that first point because I don't know if you don't want to believe it or you just don't understand what I'm saying. But regardless, I won't have to talk about the rest of them, I suppose. But my final conclusion is this. I honestly believe that if you didn't want the drama, if you didn't want to talk about these people and have them on your streams or have any correlation with them, you just wanted to do your win streaks, you wouldn't have released all these fucking videos and you wouldn't run your stream in a way that purposefully, by the way, because you admitted to it, has some sort of instigation towards people, not personally, but on a grand, larger level. And that's just that. So
I do agree with that.
I don't think you've debunked any of that. You just keep on talking about shit that happens afterwards with people saying their dumbass opinions, which they do.
Dude,
So
you do realize, dude, even let's use your logic. I don't make videos anymore on these people. Right? Let's use the logic. I don't make any more videos. Guess what? People are still talking shit in the comment section, spreading
exactly,
misinformation. Yeah,
exactly.
but they're
That's
still
the
doing it.
point. That's the whole
No,
point.
what I'm saying is no. The point is that they're gonna talk even more trash when I don't make the video because they're gonna just fucking be
Because
unchallenged.
you
Oh
invite
yeah,
them
this
in.
guy's this that.
Because
Dude,
you
they're
invite them
gonna do
in.
it anyway.
No,
They're gonna
not
do it
true.
anyway.
Absolutely false. They would not do it anyways. You invite them in.
Yes, I will.
You invite them in.
So you really think that if I didn't make the video, those spook and juke glazers wouldn't come to my stream?
It's
You
not
really don't
about
think
the
so?
videos. It's about how you run your stream outside of the response videos. I haven't talked about the response videos barely at all because they're not my point. It's about how you it's usually in regards to saying fag and retard, which again you're free to say. I don't even take offense to those words, but those words have a huge effect on inviting people to your content, and it's undeniable. And I think you know
There's
that.
no that's
So
incorrect because dude, that's incorrect as fuck. People aren't
no,
coming to
it's
my
not.
streams. Yo, dude, people are not part of the stupid drama. People are coming to my stream. Oh, this guy says fag. Oh, I'm gonna watch this guy. No, they come. Oh, look, this guy's a killer win streak record. This guy looks good. That's that people who actually come by their gen. Of course, the people who come from these people's videos. Yeah, okay, they will because they like drama. But at the end of the day, people aren't just coming to me like the normal average person isn't coming to my channel because he's saying fag. I don't advertise, hey, I'm saying
I
fag
never
in my
have once said
streams.
that. I've never
Bro, you're shifting the goalpost like crazy. That's crazy.
I've never once said that your
Wow.
average viewer. I have never
No,
once
you're
said that.
literally saying. Look, I get what you're trying to say. You're saying that I'm fucking instigating shit, and that I'm fucking instigating because I'm saying fag and retard on my stream, and that's inviting people in because they're gonna get offended over. Yeah, cool. It will. But guess what? I'm not
Okay.
intentionally doing that just because I want them to come. I don't want them in my streams. Okay, I gotta say the words.
Okay,
But I
so
can't control if they come into my stream. They're gonna come in. It is what it is.
you just admitted that you invite conflict into your streams and into your life. See,
Bro,
my point is that that's
are you on
unhealthy.
meth? Bro, you're on meth.
You just
You're
you
on
just you just told me. You just told me.
No, I didn't. Where did you get that from? Are you okay?
You just told me, so I don't know what to tell you.
I literally just said I don't advertise this shit at all. I just fucking advertise the killer games. When people come to my streams, they're expecting good killer gameplay. They're not coming into a stream. Oh, he's saying fag and retard. Oh, that's why I'm here. Like, bro, come on. I'm not here. I'm not instigating shit, bro. Like, usually 99% of the time when I'm fucking playing killer, I'm minding my own fucking business. I'm not going after no one. The only time I'll ever make videos on people is they go after me. And of course, those are the only people who come by the streams. These fucking glazing bitches. They're gonna come by. I'm instigating because I'm making a video on them. Cool. It is what it is. I'm defending myself, and those same guys will come to my stream and you'll say I'm instigating because they're gonna get offended over the word.
You know what this is the equivalent to, bro? I'll say this last thing. This is what the equivalent of is this. It's a perfect example. Let's say I did a stream on Twitch and I was playing Dead by Daylight. And let's say, for example, I play Killer and I play 100 matches of Killer where I specifically do nothing else, but I down every survivor and slug them until they bleed out, and I go AFK until they bleed out, and I do that for 100 games. In my view of the game, I'm having fun. I'm not attacking people. I'm doing my thing. I'm having fun on my stream. And then when they come to complain in my chat, I say, "Oh, you guys are wrong. This is bullshit. I'm defending myself. I'm a victim."
You think
Okay.
that's instigating?
So,
Yeah, but
okay, bro.
be careful. Be careful.
Wait.
You're blaming his game style now. You have to be careful.
Wait, dude.
That's not
Wait,
his
so you're
game
saying
style.
now you think it's instigating now because you're slugging for 4K bleeding people. You think that's
No,
instigating as well?
No,
That
that's
wasn't
not
my
his point. What
point.
he's saying is
That wasn't
That
my.
is-
It, that
No,
wasn't
but
my
you
point.
just said that though. You just said he instigates
dude,
when
don't
if
understand
I was a
It's
streamer who
no.
slugs
The
and
point.
shit.
The point was I am inviting conflict to my stream because of how I choose to present myself. That's the
That's
point.
what his point is. Yeah.
Say yourself, bro. You're just playing the game.
Yeah, you don't
That's
get it.
not what he's
Okay.
saying. He's saying the way
don't get it.
you present yourself, the way that
You're
you
overcomplicating
run
this like crazy.
I'm really
don't know
not.
why
It's
we're
just
going into this
true and you're
philosophical
deflecting.
fucking-
It's just true and you're deflecting. This is the
What-
only
what
debate
is- what
you've
is-
lost, bro. This is the only debate you've lost.
Well, there's no debate here. I
What
don't even
the-
know what you're
he's-
trying to say
thing.
here.
It is.
Conversation.
I don't get
It
it.
absolutely is.
You're trying like I cannot completely come to the point you're trying to make here. I don't get you, dude. I really don't.
I think
I don't understand.
he's saying that the way that you present yourself.
Bro,
the way
don't let him explain because you're carrying it too much. Let him explain, dude.
Okay.
I've
I
already
wanna
made it.
hear from
I've
him,
already
buddy.
made it extremely clear, and
Yeah.
I've explained it about
Lots of
5 or
it,
6
man.
times now too. So
Yeah, and they're not making sense at all, dude. It's not making sense. Because your whole logic is because I say fag and shit in my stream, I'm instigating. But guess what? Like I said, I don't even advertise my YouTube channel. Like you say, even if you're talking about the in-game shit too. Like all people you play against, they'll come to your stream because you're instigating and shit. I don't advertise my fucking channel. at
guys,
all.
I muted myself.
fucking YouTube.
I'm gonna
I don't
be honest.
advertise my Steam profile, anything.
I'm gonna
people
be
never know I'm
honest.
streaming unless they knew preconceived like it was me beforehand. That's it.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest, dude. The video speaks for itself. The video speaks for itself. If you watch the video and you really listen, and
Yeah,
you actually
you
listen,
can't be saying he lost the debate
Wait, I can't say because of what?
or his points were abhorrent. Not even the fact that he said he's doing it for money on content himself, but you're blaming Pro for doing it for content. I mean, defend the
Okay, I
other
never
guys.
said that, so I have no idea what he's talking about. I've never said that once. Again, just watch the video. This is getting entertaining now. Just watch the video because I don't even know what to say at this point. It speaks for itself. I'm gonna go ahead and read off of this doc I made because I'm gonna be honest, I'm very convinced that what I'm saying is true because again, I if you haven't watched the video, I don't know how you wouldn't understand my point. Even this other guy in the call, by the way, this local crackhead guy actually understands. By the way, excuse me, I'm drinking soda. That guy fucking gets it. It's not about targeting specific people, okay? Nobody's targeting specific people. It's about how you present yourself. And if you get criticism for how you present yourself, um, and you're presenting yourself in a way that is, by the way, completely unnecessary, in my opinion. I think it's completely unnecessary. You're inviting conflict. If Pro was really honest, if I don't even, I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea how the fuck he's not seeing it. I don't know. It's crazy to me. Um, if you are legitimately about not having conflict in your streams, if you don't like the drama, yada yada yada, you would realize after 25 individuals have came to your stream about shit that you would finally realize, oh, you know what, maybe these people um maybe these people get such a platform and say the most dumb shit about me because of um the language that I use, which again, I don't know why people get offended by it. It's the most ridiculous thing people talk about when it comes to Pro. Not a single person has debated Pro on the point I just brought up, which is the strongest point I think I've ever seen anyone bring up in one of his debates. Um, so let me just go through this little text document because there's some hypocrisies that build off of this idea that I couldn't even talk about because honestly, it's just fucking like he couldn't even get past the first barrier. He couldn't even admit as much as to taking any responsibility that he's inviting people and inviting conflict into his life, which I think is very unhealthy. By the way, I only wish the best for this guy. I really don't think he should invite unhealthiness into his life. Um, so one thing he talks about on stream is he says LGBTQ the community, and specifically anytime he mentions LGBTQ, he's talking specifically about a group of people who are woke and far like leftist, okay? Like people who want to like really hard push the narrative that 1 to 2% of the population has say over everybody else, right? So I agree with him on that. But he says certain LGBTQ people want to act like victims, which I think is really odd because how can Pro Vengeance talk about victimhood when he goes into his own streams and he says, "Oh, I'm defending myself. I just have to defend myself against this drama and against these lies." It's crazy, bro. So that's another hypocrisy that I didn't even bring up. Um um of course, he denies that he's an instigator mainly. Like he denied like 99% of it, which again is insane because he obviously instigates to some degree, undeniably, even if it's not directly. He obviously instigates. I'm actually curious. I want to see. Um, yeah. See, instigating is bringing about or initiating an action or an event. You don't have to do that by being direct with someone. You can instigate shit indirectly, and that's exactly what he does. Inciting people to do something bad usually. Um, so yeah. Anyways, I think I've proven my point. I think it's an extremely strong point. He couldn't debunk it, which is why I kind of got a little bit excited there because I was very convinced in my train of thought, and he basically proved it to me because he had either no idea what the fuck I was talking about or didn't want to admit to it. He danced around it in an insane amount. Um, regardless though, hold on, let me drink some soda. Um, so here, let's keep going here. So he instigates fights, and then he acts like a victim when people aren't even addressing the main concern regarding, you know. They talk about shit like his words offend them, which is not even close to the point they should be making. They should be making my point. So my final conclusion, and there's more actually, before I get to final conclusion. He also talks about religion for some reason. He's religious to some degree, but I don't understand. Why would you talk about religion? Why would you talk about God and acting like you're a saint when when you yourself are deceiving, right? And how you run your stream, and it's deceiving, by the way, because you invite conflict into your stream and then you act like a victim. That's deception. It's deception in bad faith. So I hate drama. I have to defend myself. Yeah, sure. Sure, buddy. He also calls Spook and Jukes disingenuous. Also, very hypocritical because even though Spook and Jukes might be very disingenuous, I actually think he is with his debate with Pro. Pro isn't really any much better. He's equally disingenuous for exactly this entire video. I'm not even like a fan of Spook and Jukes. I barely watched the dude. So I'll say this. Really good conclusion here. Because I made a video about Pro yesterday and I didn't release it because I didn't want to. But this one's a lot better because it speaks for itself and the point is very clear. At the end of the day, Pro, here's a message for you, Pro, because here's another like 50-minute video to dissect, right? At the end of the day, you have a choice. Okay, you have a choice to make your streams and the environment that you're in a healthy environment. Okay? You actively don't do that. And it's obvious. And if you don't see how, then I don't know what to tell you. I've literally spoken to your friends. They agree with me on basically everything I've said. I'll even bring up this video with them because I want to see what they say, but I spoke to them for like hours the other day on this shit. And how it's just really deceiving. It's unhealthy. There's a lot of stuff wrong with the mindset that you take towards how you run your streams, not in terms of the responses. I know you're really stuck on that. But in terms of just throwing around the F and R slurs, it's yeah, it's I don't even know. It just sucks, man. Like there's so much more potential because you're so good at DBD, man, and you make great win streaks, but and you have good intentions. I can legitimately tell this guy has good intentions, but he just wants to invite unhappiness and unhealthiness into his life and into his stream. And it's undeniable because it speaks for itself. His content speaks for itself. This video speaks for itself. Um, and again, another thing, he also says he goes off of facts, which may be true when he comes up with points for the dumb shit he talks about with other people for some reason. Not anything actually important like the ones I brought up. But you don't get to make yourself seem credible all of a sudden when you run your stream in such a disingenuous, deceiving, um, instigating like type of way. I was open to having my mind changed by Pro, but a lot of it was just completely missing the point or just deflecting. He barely grasped the point, honestly. And he did at one point say back to me pretty much my point, but even then, he doesn't want to take any responsibility. He doesn't want to believe it's true. So, yeah, I'm gonna be honest, bro. This is probably the best video. This is probably the best critique video made on Pro Vengeance, I would say. Probably the best one. And the reason why is it doesn't talk about all the other dumb shit that other people seem to want to talk about with Pro. I still can't believe they're so fixated on that stuff. This video really highlights the main issue, and I've tried. It's crazy. I've been trying to figure out for the longest time. Like, I really wanted to like Pro, and I watched his content. I still agree with a lot of what he says. He's not going to change, without a doubt, because he doesn't believe he does anything wrong, which is part of the problem. And that's what his friends say as well. And these are people he's known for years. So Yeah, I mean that's really it, man. As Pro would say, we just dismantled and debunked this bum ass loser. So there you go.